This is Michael Finicaro at ACE 2025 once again. I changed into the t-shirt because we're heading off to party soon. But before that, we've got a couple of interviews, including my friend Bruce Bookbinder, who's in product marketing. It's good to see you, Bruce. What do you think of the conference so far?
Amazing. It's stimulating. It's really exciting, actually. The things that people are talking about here is just giving such a great vision for the future.
And the question I've been asking everybody, what's your go-to coffee?
My go-to coffee, I'm a Starbucks guy. It's very
Latte.
simple. No, very simple. Regular cup of coffee with some milk in it, and I'm good. No sugar. I am ready to go.
You're ready to go. You've worked a lot in the PLM industry like I have. I think you even have a process background.
Yeah, I've worked in process industries for a while. I worked at Avon Cosmetics for several years. I helped bring in PLM there. That was a very large project several years ago, and it really that was probably the first PLM I was involved with.
And then you went to the dark side, the marketing.
I went to the dark side. Eventually, that, and then worked with GE on that PLM strategy, and now I'm at Aras.
And I think that we've talked before. You've been working on configure to order in particular, which is kind of a big buzzword around Aras at the moment.
Right. So we've invested a lot into variant management. That's the application that really deals with configure to order. So for the companies that, like GE in particular, when I was there, that work very heavily into engineering to order type of environment, that companies are really looking to shift that to a more kind of effective and a more productive configure to order. But it's not easy. And Aras has a great strategy around that and a great application.
And, we both are in marketing, so we think a lot about the impact of things on this society, on the future. With all the changes with AI, with Agentic AI now, what are the trends, the top trends you're thinking are the top things going forward? First of all, how many years can we look forward? And then what do you think are the most important things that are going to be motors for change?
I think you have to look ahead at multiple levels, right? You got to look ahead 2 years. I mean, at this point, you can look ahead 2 years. You got to look ahead 5 years, and you still look ahead 10 years to think of where we're going to be at that point.
So where do you think?
I think in actually up to your last article on Agentic AI, I think that's huge, and I think that's something in the next couple of years that's going to be a major player in everything around AI. I mean, saying AI is just kind of a given, right? So you say that's a safe answer, but I think more specifically, the ability for agents to be put in for AI to actually kind of teach itself and be able to execute the work themselves just gets it to
almost thinking.
In some ways, I feel like it's being done today in maybe not such a sophisticated way, and I think AI is just going to bring it up that level.
And I think that, but we're always going to have that risk that it goes a bit too far and becomes Skynet, right? So how do we put in the guardrails? How do we keep the human in the loop, right?
Well, I think at the end of the day, you have to have the controls in there, and I think you can't necessarily always trust the technology, right? I think at any given point, you have to always be on top of the technology and not just assume it's going to be correct. We see it on AI now. We've run things constantly, and we have to double and triple check to make sure the answers coming even from AI is correct. So I think there has to be that human element throughout. There can't be an automation to say, we'll shut off the checkpoint, right? That's really what it comes down to. There's a million movies about it, and I think you could think of them. Terminator, think of War Games, you can think of lots of them, and it can't get that far. It has to be.
I just came up with a good one, a closing question, because you're a big classic rock fan like me. So what classic rock song would you use? Would it be Don't Stop Believin'? Would it be...
For what, the future?
Don't Give Up? Say, for Ace, for Aras.
For Ace, I would call, one of my favorite bands of all time, Triumph, I would say Magic Power.
There you go.
That's Magic Power.
Thanks, Bruce. That was awesome.
Thank you.
See you guys.